Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, my name is Meranisa with name 240123017 from Makassar State Islamic University, Tarbiyah and Teacher Training Faculty, English Language Education Department. Thank God for the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, so that I was given healthy and completed the segment from the respected lecturer, namely Dr. Andi Kaharudin SIPMU, as an effective lecturer in phonetics and phonology. In this video, I will discuss material about the articulation of English sounds, suprasegmental sounds. Yes, having good pronunciation is very important in English. The reasons are clarity and understand like it. Good pronunciation ensures your message is clear and understandable. Imagine someone saying sheep instead of sheep. Misunderstandings like this can be frustrating and hinder communication. This is related of their theory of Verständlichkeit, German for understandability. This is related to the theory of Verständlichkeit, German for understandability, which emphasizes the importance of clear communication in achieving mutual understanding, confidence, and fluence. Difficult pronouncing words can make you sound hesitant and affect your fluence. Good pronunciation builds self-confidence, allowing you to express yourself more fluently and effectively. Social perception. Research shows that people with good pronunciation are perceived as more intelligent, trustworthy, and competent. This can be especially important in professional settings or social interactions. In order to have good pronunciation, students must master English pronunciation, which involves actively training your ears and mouth to imitate native speakers. Several theories to have good pronunciation based on speech learning, such as number 1, listening and imitation shadowing. We learn language through imitation. Listen actively to native speakers, focusing on sounds and intonation. Shadowing, repeating process after listening, helps to internalize pronunciation patterns. Number 2, specific sound targets. Phonemes are the basic elements of pronunciation. Minimal pairs, words that differ by one sound, such as sheep or sheep. Help point problem areas. Focus on mastering these sounds before moving on. Number 3, self-monitor and correct. We improve ourselves by comparing ourselves to the target model. Record yourself speaking and compare with native speakers. This helps identify areas that need improvement. Number 4, speak regularly and get feedback. Speaking practice is key. Find a conversation partner, join a language exchange group, or even talk about your day in English. Seek feedback to identify and correct pronunciation problems. Of course, segmental and suprasegmental features are distinct aspects or pronunciation is playing an important role in spoken language. The reasons and difference are because segmentation features. The focus is on individual speech sounds such as consonant pa, ba, ta, and vowels a, e, I. These are the building blocks of words. For example, the difference between the word sheep and sheep lies in the single segment I, short versus I, long E. Theory. The speech learning model emphasizes the importance of acquiring discrete phonemes, the smallest sound units that differentiate words in a language. Whereas suprasegmental features focus on features that lie above each sound, affecting larger units such as syllables, words, or phrases. These features impact how we deliver segments. For example, stress. Stress is placed on certain syllables in a word, for example, before sent versus before sent. Intonation. The rise and fall in the pitch of your voice that conveys meaning or emotion. For example, questions often end with a reasoned intonation. Rhythm. The timing and flow of speech, including pauses and the way words are connected. Theory. Speech perfection theory suggests that listeners not only process individual sounds but also integrate suprasegmental features for understanding meaning. Yes, English pronunciation is very different from Indonesian pronunciation because the pronunciation of English and Indonesian has difference, namely number 1, phonological difference. Number of sounds. English has more phonemes or different sounds than Indonesian. There are around 44 in English, while there are around 35 in Indonesian. This means that English has a wider range of sounds that students need to master. Vowel sounds. Indonesian only has 7 vowel sounds, while English has many more, or around 12, and some of them have multiple pronunciations depending on context. Silent letters. English has many silent letters, while Indonesian pronunciation generally corresponds more to one is written. Suprasegmental difference. Stress plays a more important role in distinguishing the meaning of word in English think record versus record. Stress in Indonesian is less variable and usually does not affect the meaning of the word. Intonation. English intonation patterns are more complex, conveying question, emotion, and emphasis. Indonesian intonation tends to be flat. Theory. The speech learning model suggests that successful language acquisition involves mastery of the segmental sounds or phonemes and suprasegmental features. Stress intonation of a language. The significant difference between English and Indonesian in both areas pose challenge for learners. Suprasegmental sounds are features that affect pronunciation beyond individual sounds, influencing larger units like syllables, words, or phrases. They provide the melody and rhythm or speech. Examples include stress, intonation, and rhythm. These features are crucial for clear and natural pronunciation. The speech perspection theory suggests listeners integrate suprasegmental with segmental sounds phonemes for meaning compression. Yes, suprasegmental sounds may be problematic for English learners in Indonesian because number 1, stress and meaning. The problem, English relies heavily on stress to distinguish word meanings, example present versus present. Stress in Indonesian is less variable and usually does not affect meaning. Number 2. Intonation pattern. Problem. English intonation patterns are complex, conveying question, emotion, and emphasis. Indonesian intonation tend to be flat. Theory. Number 1. The speech learning model sounds that successful language acquisition involves mastery of segmental and suprasegmental sounds. This difference can cause confusion for Indonesian learners. Number 2. Speech perspection theory suggests listeners integrate suprasegmental with segmental sounds for meaning comprehension. Misuse of intonation then can affect clarity and even change the intended meaning. So guys, maybe that's all the material I explained in this video. Please forgive me for more or less, and I hope what I convey in this video is useful and can be understood by friends. And also thank you to friends and family who support me in making this video. Once again, thank you and see you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.